Tonight we were having stuffed cabbage roll casserole, or you could call it unstuffed. I had some ground beef, a large head of cabbage, and some tomatoes that really need to be used, and I was searching for a recipe. I have to give credit where credit's due. This recipe was inspired by Simply Sara over at Junklovers. If you get a chance, please check out her recipes. I thought this really looked delicious, so I thought I'd give it a try. In a medium to medium-high skillet, I'm adding a couple tablespoons of oil, and I have about 2 pounds of ground beef here, lean ground beef. I'm going to add my salt and pepper, brown off the ground beef, and chop it up good, and then I'm going to add my minced garlic. Since this is 90-10 ground beef, I don't have a whole lot of excess fat, but if you do, drain it off. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees. In a large bowl, I have about 5 cups of diced up cubed cabbage and 1 chopped up large onion. I'm adding salt and pepper and about a teaspoon of oregano to give it a little bit of flavor. This is 1 cup of uncooked white rice, and I rinsed it well. I have 1 cup of chopped tomatoes here, tomatoes that were in the refrigerator that need to be used. And I'm also adding a 20-ounce can of crushed tomatoes. I did not have any tomato sauce, so I'm using what I have. Next goes in the cooked ground beef, and I'm going to give it a good stir. Placing everything into a 9 by 13 inch baking dish. And it didn't all fit in the dish, so I have a little casserole on the side. I usually make my beef stock, but I didn't have any on hand, so I have some store-bought beef stock. Remember to look at your labels. This is unsalted, and looking at the ingredients, it looks pretty good. At least I recognize all the ingredients. And it has no MSG. That's not a spot on the box, Tess. That's a spot on your camera lens. Pouring about 2 cups of the beef stock over the casserole, and it will be full, but don't be alarmed because the rice will absorb all that liquid. You can find this recipe and more on my Facebook and Google Plus page. Remember to come give me a visit. Covering with foil, I'm going to bake at 350 degrees for 1 hour. After 1 hour, remove and give it a good stir. Place back in the oven and cook for an additional 30 minutes. It's done and it smells wonderful. And it tastes just as good. There's something about cabbage and tomatoes together. I just love it. You're right, Sarah, that is a meal. And thank you again for the recipe. This is a quick and easy casserole. I hope you make it, love it, and enjoy. Please remember to hit the like button and subscribe for future recipe videos from Tez's Kitchen. You can also find me on Google+, Facebook, and Pinterest. Come visit again and enjoy.